Good morning. Today's ride, we're going to the fantastically humorously entitled Pratdip. Yes, it's a town, a very pretty town. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's a huge climb. It's a huge climb up there. So we'll see if we can get there. Fingers crossed, same as usual. Well, I've had a terrible start. I'm 2 kilometers in, just had a spasm in my back or cramp or something in my back. Really painful. Just came across a viaduct. It's absolutely covered in glass. So I'm hoping I've got away with it. So I also take the main road to avoid the biggest hills. And a bit behind me there, it's at 13%. Come on, it's not fair. Having a bad morning. Now, as with all elite athletes, I like to follow a careful hydration and nutrition plan before a big ride. So last night I had some vermouth and some wine with my pizza. I think there's sweet corn on the pizza though. The other thing that's essential for elite athletes is to conduct a series of carefully prepared and cycling specific stretches before a ride. I've done a video on this at some length and I'll put a link to it up in that corner over there. In the meantime, what I did this morning was have to reach quite high into a cupboard to get my mini Snickers out that was my breakfast. Today's ride is to circumnavigate the tabletop mountain that is Col de Jau. I say circumnavigate because there's no way up it. Every side is a sheer cliff face and the only way you can get up is pretty much rock climbing, although one of the ways up has a handily provided chain so you can drag yourself up if you so wish. Another area that I'm quite fascinated with are the after ride stretches, which we're all beginning to appreciate are very, very important to recovery. Now, my wife mocks these stretches that I do after a ride, calling them being sprawled in front of the telly watching the Giro d'Italia. How little does she know? Little fixer-upper for someone. It's almost like the Everglades. I think in the summer the shade from the mountain, which is behind there, just keeps the heat off this, so it allows all these thick vines to grow. The lovely Torre de Fontaubella. I had a few moans this morning, but golly, when you're out here, it's just magnificent. You forget about your worries and woes, your sprained backs, your achy bottom, your sore feet. You just look around, you think fantastic. So busy looking at Col de Joux, I forgot that there was a lovely view on this side too. Before taking this road, I've gone all the way back down to the coast, but this time we're going to take a little side turning and skirt the massif, keeping it on our right. It's a bit of a shame because this downhill is a cracker, but we'll just get a few hundred metres of it. Onto the unknown bit of today's ride, and the first bit was pretty horrible. It's 12-13% gradient, but it looks a lot nicer now. Great little road. Now, I really don't believe this. The only complaint I've had of this beautiful little road was that it was a bit bumpy. Wow, flipping new tarmac. Where is the money coming from? This is crazy. This goes nowhere. I have a photographer friend who's always bemoaning about the electricity lines that Spain seems to have a habit of putting just about everywhere, but I mean, there's one here directly in front of, this is the view of Pratdip electricity lines, and then above, across the top of the electricity lines, just at the bottom of the final hill, just gone past 1,000 metres on the day, and I think this one's another few hundred, so I'm going to be pretty puffed at the end. Again though, it's beautiful, beautiful place. Me nearly not taking a video of that. Just getting used to these crazy, incredible vistas. That's a cracking climb up there as well to the Abadia. I did go up it once. It's a deserted town. It's been completely restored. It's absolutely immaculate. But it's supposed to be haunted by vampiric dogs. I didn't see any, but who knows if I went again. I'm in the wrong gear. Oh. This is an absolutely brutal climb. I'm so struggling. Probably the hardest ride I've done. I've done this before. I'm just finding it really hard. Must be that pizza. It's just not ending. Oh my god. I bet it's only a few kilometres really. It feels like 20. I'll have to put on how many it really was. I hope I'm about half a kilometre from the top. And there it is. Often there's no fanfare or lovely sign to say you've reached the top, well done. Have a Snickers bar. That is literally, that's it. This is very, very welcome. I'll sit up and enjoy it, I think. Coast.